Today is the 21st of November, and again this video supports our market view report and analysis, which the market highlights as of November the 20th, which is basically just yesterday, where we did mention that the euro as well as the euro yen versus the US dollar has gained more momentum in its upward trend. However, what we have here is the euro dollar on a daily basis. When the following announcements on the European debt crisis has not been reached, that led the euro move lower to the price level of 127.35 as indicated here. However, it was softened by the French finance minister, where he made mention that only the final touches would be needed, but eventually the resolution would be there, prompting the euro to retrieve and pull back higher, working again at 1.2809 currently, versus the pound in itself working at 1.5940 with the low of the support at 1.5881 level as indicated here. And looking at the moving average, the 1.5880 level is a significant support, prompting the strength of the pound as well as the euro to move in conjunction from the news that prompted the prices to retrieve or pull back to its higher level, and currently working within the 1.5939 level and 1.2807. Eventually here on the resistance level on a daily basis, the 128.80.91 level would be its initial objective, where it all depends on the US dollar's movement. Likewise, the euro yen and the euro yen here has touched its initial resistance level at 105.67, which we did mention that the range would be at the 104 to 105.50, 105.5 level for the euro yen. To hurdle the 103.22, let's see if we can get it here. This was actually the levels where it would have to hurdle before an actual reconfirmation of the bullish trend would continue, which it did. But however, the real catalyst for the euro yen as well as the sterling yen to move higher was simply because of Japan's minister to basically dissolve parliamentary and have prompted the prices to move higher, weaken the dollar yen, as we would see here. Let's see if we can get it over here, like so. The dollar yen is working at 82.45 level and has reached an 82.46 resistance level. Looking at it on a weekly basis, let's see if we can adjust the charts here. It is still on a trend higher, although it may have been on the overbought situation. Momentum has gained much more, with stochastics on a positive tone, alongside with the, let's look at the here at the pound. We're looking at the 1.5965 as the initial on a daily basis, where it is actually within that previous channel. It is resting on its resistance level at this point in time, but slightly below the 1.6036. Any price above the moving average would signal a continuation of an uptrend moving back to the rising channel with a flag formation here. Moving up would be a reconfirmation of the pound, and while the cross rate on the sterling yen, as you could see, our position here marked at the 129.18 levels has already been at the price level with a high of 131.49, working at 47 level, which is quite substantial. Momentum has increased, obviously, with stochastics nearing the top on the high side by side with the euro yen on a daily. Looking at it on both currency on a weekly basis, we could see that the sterling yen on a weekly, when it made a drop here and recovered with the whole engulfing bar touching the 129.62 level and closing on the high, opening on the same level, reaching the trend line resistance currently. Although looking at it on a monthly basis, you could see that it has penetrated that major resistance channel, which is this line and this support. Another trend line here making that channel an interim channel within a major channel, moving and penetrating the resistance at 128.39, which confirmed a bullish trend for the sterling yen cross rate on a monthly, weekly, as well as the daily, pushing higher alongside with the euro yen from that particular resistance. Although this is a formation where a wedge, lower wedge, would signify a change in the trend, especially penetrating that particular resistance, where the low here, let's see if we can get it. Okay, we're looking at the moving average. Okay, there you go, where the low of 100.31 rather was established, and that was exactly right smack on the support. Currently, right now, it's working at its initial resistance level. Okay, but we're looking at the 105.74 price level working right now, and this is obviously a major uptrend that we're looking at, confirming our market view report dated yesterday. And this particular two positions on the long side would then be considered to be liquidated on the way down whenever there would be daily pullbacks and any particular news that would counter this current trend line. Hopefully this would help, and just for purposes of confirming our market view report, Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.